10 most dangerous places in England. When most people picture England, they imagine quiet countryside villages, iconic landmarks, and historical charm. But behind that picture-perfect image, some places face significant safety challenges. Based on the latest police-recorded crime data, measured as crimes per 1,000 people, we're counting down the 10 most dangerous places in England. These rankings don't mean these areas are unsafe for everyone, but they do shine a spotlight on regions where crime is more concentrated and persistent. So let's take a closer look at the places making the top of the list. 10. Bristol. Known for its quirky personality and creative energy, this southwestern city blends maritime charm with street art and innovation. But Bristol also faces some serious challenges, recording over 130 crimes per 1,000 residents. Street-level violence and theft continue to rise in hotspots like Stokes Croft and Easton, making public safety a growing concern. Knife-related incidents have been on the rise in recent years, prompting increased stop-and-search operations by Avon and Somerset police. Burglary, shoplifting, and antisocial behaviour remain persistent issues. The nightlife scene, while vibrant, often brings alcohol-related incidents, particularly near the city centre. In response, Bristol City Council has rolled out initiatives focused on mental health, homelessness, and youth engagement. New public safety campaigns and expanded CCTV networks are in place, but residents still voice concerns about police response times and under-resourced support services. Still, with its strong community spirit, many believe Bristol can reclaim a safer reputation in time. 9. Islington. In this vibrant North London borough, extremes live side by side. Upmarket restaurants and theatres coexist with struggling estates. The area has become one of London's most targeted spots for street crime, with 132.4 reported offences per 1,000 people. To respond, Islington Council has joined forces with local businesses, schools and police units to set up night patrols, safe haven shops and community mediators. The borough has also started digital campaigns to encourage reporting and awareness. Though the area's culture and energy remain strong, residents often take extra precautions when navigating its less predictable pockets. 8. Lincoln. A city better known for its medieval cathedral and historic charm is also grappling with modern urban issues. Lincoln has seen a steady rise in crime, with 133.5 reported incidents per 1,000 residents, particularly in areas like the West End and Sinshill Bank. Police cite alcohol-fueled disputes, property crime, and vandalism as common issues, especially during student nights and city centre events. Domestic incidents and antisocial behaviour also make up a large percentage of reported crimes. Areas around the University of Lincoln see spikes during the academic calendar, with concerns around nighttime safety voiced by students and locals alike. City-led efforts include expanded foot patrols, upgraded lighting systems in dark alleys, and community partnerships to combat isolation and addiction. Housing developments in former high crime zones aim to bring revitalisation, but some worry gentrification may simply shift the problem elsewhere. Despite this, Lincoln still draws praise for its sense of history, affordability, and manageable size. 7. Hartlepool. Struggles with deprivation and social instability have put this northeastern town near the top of the crime rankings. Hartlepool recorded 141.3 crimes per 1,000 residents, with the marina and town centre frequently cited for antisocial behaviour, public intoxication, and property damage. Unemployment and social disconnection are frequently cited by locals as key contributors. Youth crime, in particular, has become a concern, with school exclusion rates on the rise. Cleveland Police's Operation Phoenix targets gang activity and drug distribution networks, but officers say they need more long-term support. The town has benefited from new community centres, mental health initiatives in schools, and projects such as sport-based interventions. Many believe the town's identity, once rooted in industry, needs to be reshaped through education, innovation, and opportunity. It's a place with clear obstacles, but also the potential to reinvent itself through grassroots resilience. 6. Blackpool. Beneath the flashy lights and nostalgic charm of this seaside resort lies a more complex reality. Blackpool's crime rate stands at 155.2 per 1,000 people, driven by decades of economic decline and limited social mobility. Once a prime holiday destination, parts of the town now struggle with poverty, housing instability, and drug misuse. Grange Park and South Shore report particularly high levels of gang activity and petty crime. Police frequently respond to domestic incidents and late-night violence, especially during tourist seasons. Initiatives such as Project ADDER have aimed to disrupt drug supply chains while also supporting recovery services. Community-run food banks, youth boxing programs, and housing advice centres are making a dent, but the scale of the challenge remains daunting. That said, Blackpool's pride runs deep, and many locals say their town deserves more support, not just criticism. 5. Manchester. As one of England's most dynamic cities, this northern powerhouse has achieved major cultural and economic milestones, but its crime figures paint a more complicated picture. Manchester recorded 158.1 offences per 1,000 people, with gang-related activity and public disorder being persistent problems. Longsight, Moss Side and Harperhay are often at the centre of criminal investigations, with concerns about youth exploitation, county lines drug trafficking and knife crime. The city centre faces its own challenges, with pickpocketing, nightlife-related incidents and property crime. Greater Manchester Police have introduced more beat officers and mobile surveillance units in key trouble spots. Regeneration projects in places like Ancoats and Salford have helped improve some areas, but others argue the benefits haven't reached the communities most at risk. As the city grows, balancing progress with safety remains a pressing concern. 4. Kensington and Chelsea. Luxury boutiques and world-class museums don't tell the full story of this affluent London borough. With 158.2 crimes per 1,000 people, Kensington and Chelsea stand out largely due to a high number of thefts and property-related offences. Hotspots like Knightsbridge and Notting Hill attract thieves looking for high-value opportunities. Thefts of luxury watches, handbags and electronics are common, often committed by organised gangs who blend into the crowds. Though violent crime is relatively rare, residents and business owners say the fear of being targeted has increased. Efforts to improve safety include advanced facial recognition CCTV, business watch groups, and police patrols focused on shopping districts. Yet, locals argue that increased visibility and early reporting systems need to be matched by faster response times and tougher sentencing. While the postcode is prestigious, even this slice of luxury can't escape London's wider crime trends. 3. Middlesbrough. Years of economic hardship and overstretched public services have taken their toll on this northeastern town. Middlesbrough now records one of the highest crime rates in England, at 166.2 per 1,000 people. The TS1 and TS3 postcodes are especially impacted, with high levels of drug-related crime, domestic abuse and neglect. Local services are under pressure, with emergency response teams stretched thin and mental health services running beyond capacity. Despite limited resources, efforts are being made. The council has launched neighbourhood renewal projects, while volunteers and churches offer food parcels, shelter and activities for young people. Still, many say national support is critical to breaking the cycle. Middlesbrough's people are known for their grit, and with the right support, many believe real change is possible. 2. Camden. Boasting one of the capital's most eclectic personalities, this borough attracts artists, musicians, and millions of tourists every year. However, Camden also reports an alarming 188.8 crimes per 1,000 people, making it one of the most dangerous places in the country based on volume. Theft, drug offences, and nighttime violence are especially common near Camden Market and Kentish Town. Police report frequent incidents involving vulnerable individuals, including rough sleepers and people with substance issues. Crowded public spaces and transport hubs also experience a high rate of pickpocketing. Camden Council has deployed social outreach teams alongside uniformed officers to offer crisis support, particularly for the homeless. Community art projects and cultural festivals are being used as tools for inclusion and engagement. Even with these challenges, the borough remains one of London's most beloved, drawing strength from its community's creativity and resilience. 1. Westminster. Few places in England are as busy or iconic as this central London district, home to Parliament, royal landmarks, and some of the country's busiest streets. Westminster also leads the national crime charts, with an astonishing 434.1 crimes per 1,000 people. Most of these incidents are non-violent but include a high number of thefts, scams, and fraud, often committed against tourists. Oxford Street, Leicester Square, and Covent Garden are the main hotspots, where large crowds and distraction make for easy targets. The Metropolitan Police maintain a heavy presence here, including specialist units focusing on organised pickpocketing gangs. Efforts to improve safety include multilingual crime awareness campaigns for visitors, visible police patrols, and advanced surveillance systems. Despite the high crime rate, many point out that Westminster remains one of the most secure parts of London thanks to its constant monitoring and rapid emergency response. These are England's most dangerous places based on crime statistics. But remember, numbers don't define a place. Every one of these areas has something unique to offer. Crime is a challenge, not an identity. Awareness helps, but it's the community, resilience, and hope that truly shape a place's future. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.